we are going to be bringing you, ladies and gentlemen, Thanksgiving night. This Thursday, 8 p.m., the last battle of Burke County. It's going to go down inside a cage on the concrete floor with weapons. James Brody and Big Donnie. The final battle is about to take place. Make sure you're joining us here on Thanksgiving evening at 8 p.m. for the last battle of Burke County. It's going to be a spectacle that you've never seen anything like it before. Make sure you join us on Thanksgiving night.
Okay, everybody, it's your friend Ted here with the TED Talk, and we have the most prestigious guest we have ever had. We have the Vice President of the Old Dallas Brewery, Mr. Barcat. Now, Mr. Barcat, what do you think of NAWA? I think he said he loves it. Now, Mr. Barcat, what do you think of Ted? Huh? What do you think of Ted? Huh? He likes me.
Thanksgiving night, folks, is going to be big. Eat your turkey early. And yes, that was the only cat that's ever talked to Ted. So here we go with Axel Jaggers versus Blackbeard of some sort, some kind of pirate.
His name is the punk pirate Aiden Christian. I think he's already made a mistake by slapping this man across the face and not just chopping him. Axel Jaggers is a big, tough dude. He's been on a huge roll here in NAWA. That amazing feud he's had with Amp Dominic here on the program, but he's got his sights set on something else here. He's got to take care of business with this punk pirate.
A little more
Gladiator,
aggressive.
I don't really know what that means, but what a punk pirate is, but this is what it must be right here.
Jaggers is a lot more aggressive. It's got to be coming out of this Amp Dominic feud. He's feeling like he needs to be a little more on the ball, a little more on it.
Well, he just got slapped in the face as well, so and now he's being made a joke out of this guy as the punk pirates tied him up. He's got him tied up in a ball here, and now he's just claiming his stake. He's claiming the rear of Axel Jaggers here. He's all tied up, and Axel Jaggers, I know he's not going to be like being made a joke out of.
Dear God, folks, I'd like to apologize for this hot mess. I'm not sure what the heck Axel Jaggers is doing.
Well, Axel Jaggers has been tied into a ball by this punk pirate here.
If he don't get up and slap this,
he's about to kick him. Oh, kicked him right in the beehole there. Kicked him in the beehole.
Jaggers, you're an idiot. Fight back or something.
Well, he couldn't do anything. He was all tied up, but now look at it.
There you go.
Now he has awoken the monster known as Axel Jaggers here. You don't kick a man that size, that powerful in the beehole, Gladiator.
Yeah, I'd pick him up and put him in my belly-to-belly right now and be done with him.
And that's something we've seen week after week from this Axel Jaggers kid is just how fast he can put people away. If he connects with that belly-to-belly, it's over.
Choking him across the rope.
And again, like you said, we're seeing a more aggressive, a more violent side out of Axel Jaggers here tonight.
I didn't realize Philippians 3:12 said, if you can't beat a man, choke him.
Well, Aunt Dominic may have woken the monster up, but the punk pirate, Aiden Christian, slapping him right across the face may have done even more to waken this guy up. I'd hate to see how pissed off he really can be if he have another individual in front of him like that.
Got him in the corner. Michael, you and Amp Dominic and y'all's foul mouths. It's 2 weeks in a row you've used a curse word.
What did I just say? Yeah.
I would rather not repeat it.
You sound like that lady that said I cussed her out when I was trying to get my roof fixed, which is very false, as he just suplexed a punk pirate over with these. It was Axel Jaggers.
So you really need a roofer, or is that code for something? I don't need to know.
I still don't even know what hot mess means.
It's if you take what we have in the ring, that's what we call a hot mess.
Nobody cares.
Referee, look in there and make sure he ain't choking the man.
And Axel Jaggers has got this hold cinched in, and
I think Blackbeard's ready to go back out to sea for 6 weeks.
And Aiden Christian's got to get to the ropes to break this hold. He's going to be tapping out here soon. I wonder what kind of ship he's got. I think he's found any lost treasure?
No, but I bet his ship's made of wood.
You think he's got a map with an X on it?
He always got to have a map with an X on it.
Well, there's your X. X marks the spot. It's the Punk Pirate's head just bounced off the canvas.
He's walking the plank. He's trying to get back and trying to find his booty.
Well, he shouldn't have kicked this man in the beehole earlier on in this matchup, as Axel Jaggers has pretty much been dominant since that fiasco. Holy Christ! Just slingshotting him underneath the bottom rope, and you can see the pain on the Pirate's face. And again, this is a new side of Axel Jaggers that we're seeing here, Gladiator. You know, you've been in the ring with him. He hit you with that belly to belly. How'd that feel?
I kicked out of it, if you do recall.
He won the PWF title from you.
No, I think that match
you got it back
count.
you got it back on the legality.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. And then I beat the American GI, and then I felt sorry for him, so I let him have my belt.
Former PWF heavyweight champion Axel Jaggers here. Wouldn't be surprised to see him carrying around a strap in the NAWA down in the future.
Talking about that, the main event tonight, folks. NAWA heavyweight champion, Backwoods Jonny Ryder. He's going to close the program for us. Oh, body slam. Oh, up and over. Toots around. Big punch to the face. I think Axel missed the punch, missed another one.
The speed of the Punk Pirate on display here as he's ducking under those punches, but unable to take the big man off of his feet with these clotheslines. Jaggers has got to be tipping the scales at well over 260 pounds.
I'd say he's a 300-pound man. Ducks his clothesline.
Oh! Finally takes him down with that flying clothesline.
Stay on him, Blackbeard.
Got to get that cover. Only good enough for a 2 count as our official shows off his 2 fingers there.
You know, I think Blackbeard would look a little bit better if he had one of those white shirts they had on Seinfeld, the flowery shirts.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Old Dallas Brewery for the 2nd week in a row. Thank you to Carolina All-Star Wrestling for having us here for this exciting tape.
He's trying to hit him with his own move.
And Jaggers is just dumbfounded as to what this guy's doing. This Punk Pirate realizing the mistake he's made as he lets this massive individual go. Oh, wait a minute. He catches a foot. Here we go. Oh, Insaguri taking Jaggers down to a knee.
Stay on him, Blackbeard. If you're going to beat him, you got to stay on him. It's high risk here.
Catches him midair. Look at the strength of Axel Jaggers here on display here. Okay, oh, here we go. Belly to belly. That puts him away.
Over. He's done.
2, 3, and Axel Jaggers continues to tear up his way to the top of NAWA with a victory here over the Punk Pirate, Aiden Christian, here at the Old Dallas Brewery. Ladies and gentlemen, what an opening contest this week.
Hi wrestling fans, Tony Bench here, host of the Bench Buster Show. If you love independent pro wrestling, then my podcast is definitely for you. Make sure you tune in each and every week as I will be interviewing the local independent pro wrestlers, some you love and some you love to hate. Learn about their secrets, learn about what got them started in pro wrestling and what they love most about pro wrestling. And I also have more inside secrets that you never thought you'd ever know. But you got to tune into my show to find out. It's available on all platforms. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and YouTube. So don't make no excuse that you didn't listen to my show. There's plenty of chances to listen to it, and if you don't, you're the one missing out. Tune in to the Bench Buster Show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back after that commercial break, and we got a huge tag team matchup down in the ring. There you see the Step Brothers, Chance Riser and James Ryan. They're going to be taking on the team of White Mike, one half of the Gymnasty Boys, and the legend Golden Gladiator, the man that made you wear a dress, Mr. Number 1, George South.
I don't remember that match, but I do remember the match where it was Loser Must Retire, and I beat George South. That's also in the archives. You know, the Step Brothers, they say they share the same mom.
How do you know it's not the same daddy?
They have different last names.
What's the word?
We don't know that.
It's a word. Well, here you go. You see the official, the special official here is Mike Ramsey. We saw back a few weeks ago, he's also acquired his managerial license, and he's looking to start managing talent and building a stable here in NAWA. But he's put the stripes back on for this special occasion, as this tag team match is a pretty big deal here at the Old Dallas Brewery, as the Step Brothers look to stamp out White Mike and George South here. And here we go. We got the bell. Action is underway, but George has still got his jacket on.
I think George out here, this is a crisp November evening. George don't want to take his coat off.
Does he ever want to take his jacket off?
Back in the 80s, he was a little bit quicker with it.
Well, you know, there's a PWF documentary out right now highlighting George South and the Italian Stallion and their promotion they ran. He probably hates us by now, you think?
Hey, that's okay. But you should. Go over to highspots.com. Order your copy today, folks. It's worth the wait. It's a great documentary.
2-disc set. Look at some George South classic content on there.
Get some Italian Stallion matches. We missed the deadline, so we could have Golden Gladiator defending the PWF heavyweight title on the DVD. Maybe that'll be on the reissue.
So you're getting some classic footage on that 2-disc set. But you're going to get some classic footage here right now, live and in living color, as Dusty Rose would say that, baby. As James Ryan is trying to take George South's arm off, and here he goes, he's reversed it already. Trips him up.
James Ryan's a lot taller than George South, but there's a kid trying to get in the ring. What is this kid doing?
Spank that kid, tell him there's a hard camera there.
You
can't get in the way of the hard camera, kid.
George is a lot using his, James Ryan's a lot taller than George, and you can see how he used the 40 years in the business here to take him off his feet. When you're on the mat, everybody's the same size.
But they're not both on the mat.
Well, George is standing over him.
Well, here we go, George South, the legend, a legend here in the Carolinas. PWF legend, Crockett legend. Here we go, he's working over James Ryan, but here we go, we got a reversal here, kick to the gut.
George is actually also the current EWA heavyweight champion.
I thought he was one half of the tag team champions too.
I think he is. I think the man
Him
is
and,
also beating everybody.
Brian Hawks.
From what I remember, he defeated Baron Bullard. Tags into White Mike of the
one half of the Gymnasty
Boys.
Who, he knows a thing or two about tag team wrestling, so George picked a pretty good partner here. Someone very familiar with working with another individual to get the win.
You know what? I think the Step Brothers are going to win this, and I figured out why. Because James
Ryan.
Just
enlighten us already.
James Ryan is the only one who laced up his boots. Okay? He's got wrestling boots on. So if you got wrestling boots on, you should win a wrestling match.
What is George wearing?
George is wearing these pullover motorcycle-looking boots. But they do have these cool little patch on them.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Come on, referee, where are you at? I think that was a 3 count there.
Referee Mike Ramsey, like I said again, he's acquired his managerial license, so this may be the last time he dons the stripes here at the Old Dallas Brewery.
He's no longer an official for NAWA, but he is for the Carolina All-Star Pro Wrestling, and that's why he's managing this match here today, folks.
Well, we know he's on the search for some clients, but he's got to be on the search for fair competition here in this match, as George South and White Mike are trying to beat these Step Brothers. Oh, wait a minute. He lost the arm there and tagged in his stepbrother, Chance Reiser.
There you go, Chance. Make y'all's mama proud.
He's a millennial, you know that, right? He's proud to be called a millennial.
That's sad, Chance. I think your mama ought to spank you, but I'm still pulling for you because your brother has boots that he actually laced up, and that's just a rarity in this match.
Well,
kick George in the gut. George repaid. I think George a little bit low. Tackle.
Here we go, Chance Reiser moving around this ring pretty quick.
Blocked it.
Not able to get him over. George South with the big hip toss reversal there. He's moving around like Chief Wahoo here.
I don't think in the last 2 weeks we've seen a man hit a hip toss without it being reversed. Count, referee.
Big double back body drop, and Chance Reiser feeling the pain as White Mike now is in the legal man in. Mike Ramsey's looking a little rusty here as the official.
So you know that White Mike's real last name's White, too. It's actually White Mike White.
Thank you for that useless information.
Yeah, it's on his Twitter page. I read that.
Golden Gladiator, number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Redbeard, help me here.
Redbeard, enjoy your stay. We enjoy you being in Florida.
Holy Christ! He just sent Chance Reiser to Florida, if that's what you were talking about. The millennial Chance Reiser is in some serious trouble here.
What? Chance, what? My brother, why would anybody want to be called a millennial?
It's the
Reverse.
thing now. It's the cool thing. Look at that.
Oh, he just hit my man with the boots. Oh.
Open palm striked him, but it distracted him long enough for Chance Ryder to hit that enziguri.
Get on him, you dumb millennial.
And George South is
Stay on him.
trying to cheer on his partner, White Mike, here. Look at that big boot.
Oh, Mike White just takes a big boot to the face. Pulling on that greasy-looking head of hair he's got.
George South coming in and distracting the official, and now we get the swap out behind the back of the referee. Is
George South's a veteran. He should know all he's doing is hurting his partner, Mike White, right there. I don't think he likes White Mike.
as James Ryan is now in the ring.
They don't look like guys who want to hang out. Oh!
Holy Christ, you see the air on that flying four. Big boot. Fully extended into the face, into the mush of White Mike, but still not enough.
Stay on him. This James Ryan is a big man. He's got to be 6'8".
He's got him in that front face lock and tags in his partner, Chance Ryder.
It's an illegal tag. He's got to reach over the top rope, but we'll accept it.
Look at this millennial. He probably thinks he deserves to win this match without having to put any work into it. Where's this latte at?
He should probably call their mom, and their mom would let him win.
Where's his sweater vest?
He took it off. I think he left it in the back.
Hey, lady, drag that kid off of there and whoop him. He's in the way. There you go. You finally told him. And here we go.
We got some kids here from Broughton, North Carolina, if you didn't know.
Look at that.
Oh! The Royal Octopus, also known as the abdominal stretch.
When was the last time you seen an abdominal stretch applied?
It's not a very good move on Mike White because he has no abdominal muscles. But he's just wearing him down.
A move that you very rarely see in today's professional
Oh, they
wrestling.
baited. They baited the veteran.
George South ought to know better than that, but here we go. Switching out. And now applying his own version of the abdominal stretch is James Ryan, this massive individual.
Yeah, when I toured Europe, we called it the Royal Octopus over there. When I was
Toured Europe.
Yes, I was defending my PWF title over there for 6 months. Oh!
You toured Europe.
I toured Europe.
And well, Mike Ramsey, our official here, is just trying to make sure White Mike is not ready to call it quits as he's digging that elbow
Just give it up, Mike.
into the side. Look at that, just grinding it into the rib cage there.
Give it up, Mike. Let George get back to his gimmick table.
White Mike is struggling to get over to his side of the ring. It's been cut in half here as the Step Brothers are looking pretty impressive here, Golden Gladiator.
They are. They're cutting the ring in half like the Andersons used to do. They
Well,
probably don't even know who the
say
Andersons
that.
are.
White Mike with the hip makes the tag. Here comes George
Referee
South.
didn't see it. Get him out. Get
Wait
him
a
out,
minute,
referee.
referee. Right behind the referee's back, the millennial
Stay on, White Mike. There you go.
with the distraction long enough. And now James Ryan is just taking the boots to White Mike.
I bet these millennials have probably gone back in our vaults and been watching some classic tag team wrestling.
They don't do anything. They just sit around and wait everything to be handed on them. So I'm sure they have the time to be going through the archives of NAWA Championship Wrestling. And White Mike is just struggling to get back to his feet. He has got to make that tag to Mr. Number 1, George South.
He's trying to get the fans involved. You know, I'm still thinking about Thanksgiving night coming up. Last Battle of Burke. I can't get that off my mind.
And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be this Thursday night at 8 p.m. Big Donnie's finally going to clash with James Brody. And here he goes. Got him rolled up.
What? Kick. Stay on him. Don't let him get in that corner. Cut him off. There you go.
Come out of nowhere that small package, but James Ryan smartly kicked out.
There's the tag.
And they're just working together like they're brothers, like they're not even really step brothers here, Gladiator. They're like Matt and Jeff Hardy here almost.
Oh!
Like Edge and Christian, like Randy and Bill Mulkey.
Yeah, I beat both those guys.
Well, here we go. Can Chance Ryder get the win? Nope, just a 2 count.
I beat Brandy so bad, and Bill too. I put him on a FedEx truck. They're probably down in Greenville, South Carolina right now. Kick to the head. Let's don't talk about Bill Mulkey. It brings up bad memories.
Chance Ryder is having some good memories right now as he's making them right here in this match. He's just stomping, holding White Mike's face.
Hey, and your mama said if y'all win, she'll buy you boots too. Come on.
Well, they shouldn't have to win to get the boots. They're millennials. They just want them handed to them.
Be careful up there.
So here we go. Off the top rope with a backwards. Oh, nobody's at home.
You aren't even looking.
White Mike out of the way.
He probably seen some idiot do that on TV, and he's trying to do it.
And here we go. Both men being counted out here.
If they tag George, don't let them tag George. He's going to get the
James Ryan's been
hot
tagged
tag.
in.
Here he comes. You better back up.
And here we go.
Oh, kick. Oh, illegal throat chop. Punch.
George South is just
He's
going
a
on
cheater. Look at this.
rampage here in the ring. He's going to go for it.
Double domino knocker.
A meeting of the minds of the Step Brothers. And George South is cleaning house here. Chance Riser. Oh!
It's Manny Fernandez.
Here we go. This is it. 2,
3. Oh, the referee's
wait.
out of position.
Wait a minute. Referee.
Did he kick out?
George South thinks they've won this matchup, but the referee didn't count to 3. We haven't heard a bell yet. What is official Mike Ramsey
I think his hair was
doing
in his
here?
face. He had to take a timeout.
Chance Riser's out of it. This match should be over.
He's trying to dig his inhaler out of his pocket, George. You leave him alone. He had to use his inhaler.
George South.
He got his
Holy
inhaler out.
Christ! Holy, he just hit him with brass knuckles. And White Mike's just standing there in shock.
What's White Mike doing?
And the referee is now, what's he doing?
1, 2, 3. George, White Mike is still dumbfounded and just standing there looking.
And ladies and gentlemen, Mike Ramsey cheating a step, giving the Step Brothers a win. Holy Christ.
Hey everybody, it's Redbeard. Come join me at my YouTube channel, Wrestling with Redbeard, where you can find classic match videos featuring talent like Cedric Alexander, Tessa Blanchard, Jackson Riker, and more from before they were household names. You can also find my vlog, podcast, and other great content, all right over there at the Wrestling with Redbeard YouTube channel.
Hi everybody, my name's Ted, and welcome to TED Talk. And I'm here with my good friend. It doesn't really matter, you know, but we're over here, we're asking people questions, getting down to the nitty gritty. And sir, how long have you been a wrestling fan?
About 30
That doesn't really matter either, you know, because what we're here
You asked
today.
me a question.
No, I'm not asking you a question. I'm asking you your life story, and you're not giving it to me, you know? That's why. Okay, next question. I want you to tell me everything about yourself. All right.
Okay.
What's your drink of choice?
My drink of choice.
Your drink of choice.
Sprite.
Right. That's a lousy drink.
Well,
You
I
know,
don't, that's all I drink, so I'm.
I think this
Are you
interview's going.
telling me I'm lousy too?
You're lousy. Yeah. What?
Oh man, you're asking for it.
What am I asking for? What am I
You're
asking?
asking for me to put this over your head.
Why would you? I don't believe you would do that. I don't
that
think you.
right?
I don't think he's going to do
Oh,
it.
really?
I don't think.
Hey, Ted.
He did it.
You thought wrong.
Oh my God, who in the world continues to give this idiot Ted a camera and a microphone? Finally a fan, or one of our good fans, Jason, standing up to him and dumping out water on his head. But now, ladies and gentlemen,
You know, Jason and Wanda, they could be the man in white. Maybe they are the man in white. You think they're Ted's step parents? We just saw the Step Brothers. And finally, folks, we're going to see a world-class athlete in Jonny Ryder, our
probably
NAWA
sucks.
heavyweight champion, backwoods.
it probably
Jonny
sucks.
Ryder.
But here we go. This is a rematch from just a few weeks ago as the Blue Chipper, Chase Emery, took on Jonny Ryder in a main event a few weeks ago on NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Oh!
He's getting a rematch here. As you know, Jonny Ryder has an open door policy as to who he defends that title against.
You know, the NAWA has an open door policy. You got a belt, you want to come defend it? We'll let you defend it. We'll show you that our champions are the superior champions of any federation around here.
This is, we've had RWA come and defend their hardcore title and heavyweight championship. Several other organizations have come in and defended their belts as well. And Jonny Ryder has been a fighting champion since defeating King Craig Classic several months ago, right here on this show. Gladiator, I'm about to call you
about to
Redbeard.
call me Redbeard. I got to punch you in the face.
You
I tell
wouldn't
you
dare raise your hand. Lee.
I'm going to go get me one more of these purple beers from the old Dallas Brewery, and we'll keep Moving right along. Shoots him off.
Oh,
Oh, he
look at
grabbed
that.
him by the beard.
A handful of beard. And
The blue chipper's really looking like he's trying to win whatever it takes to get that NAW. He knows how prestigious being the heavyweight champion really is.
last time, look at he's got him by the nose here. And you got to wonder, Chase Emery's probably studied that tape, that first encounter against Johnny Ryder several times and game planned for this rematch to try and take that belt away. But Johnny Ryder will surprise you out of the blue with something you've never seen before and defeat you, especially if he connects with that big right hand, that 30-06, Red.
And then it's over with.
Gladiator number 2.
I bet Johnny Ryder ain't going to let this match last long. There's a brewery over there, and that man likes to drink beer.
He's going to try to close the deal quick so he can go get him some cold beer.
Big old arm drags.
To go along with that chewing tobacco, and usually he's drinking moonshine.
He
from my
looks like
understanding.
moonshine and Pabst Blue Ribbon kind of guy.
Well, I don't think he'll fit in here at the Old Dallas Brewery, but Chase Emery not fitting in right now. He's body slammed to the canvas by Johnny Ryder, the NAWA heavyweight champion.
Big splash. Cover him. 1, 2, kicks out.
Not able to make quick work
Stay on him, champ.
of the opponent here tonight. Johnny Ryder, he's got Drew Hood to still be worried about. He's got a whole list of row of people gunning for that champion. There's that hand. You see that right hand is still a little sensitive after all the attacks by Drew Hood over the last several months.
He choking him out in the corner. The NAWA, we got everybody. Chris Valto said he's going to come in and wants to win that belt. I've heard there's a list of names in the office.
Do you not want to get back in there and win that belt?
I'm retired.
Are you afraid to get in the ring with Johnny Ryder?
I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm making more money doing this. I like interviewing
There's
these
no
idiots.
money in this at all.
Oh, it's great.
You got to be kidding me. You're a goof.
TC3's writing the checks. I'm making money.
Is he still a minority owner of the company?
He is my best friend.
Chase Emery with that avalanche in the corner. And Johnny Ryder looks to be in some trouble. As Chase Emery's got that amateur background. He's a former he's a state champion of amateur wrestling here in the state of North Carolina. So he's looking to put those skills to use here against Johnny Ryder. Shoots him off, ducks the clothesline. Oh, and there's no amateur wrestling skills that's going to prepare you for that.
Oh, big to the back. I'm also a former collegiate state champion in South Dakota. But I don't like to talk about that. I don't like to brag about
Of
my
what?
past. Wrestling.
Exactly.
Wrestling.
Nothing.
Wrestling.
Well, here we go. There's no wrestling when you poke a man in the eye like Chase Emery just did to Johnny Ryder
Where were
there.
you all stayed in, Mr. Elliott, in high school?
Insurance.
Insurance. All-state and insurance. Redbeard was all-state and band. He was first chair skin flute from what I heard.
Well, this one time at band camp, there was a
I
wrestling
swear.
match. And here we go. Chase Emery almost putting an end to Johnny Ryder's title reign here.
Looks him, shoots him off.
Big back elbow there again. And you got to wonder, what did Chase Emery learn from watching that tape of his
He's
first
got
match
the champ
against
on
Ryder?
the offensive here.
What do you think he learned? What can he put to use here to get the victory this time instead of getting the big L like you?
If Chase is a smart, he's learned. He said he's got a hand injury. I'd work on that hand. Drew Hood has worked that hand over. Johnny Ryder is very quick. He's a lot faster and more agile than he would look. I would just stay on him. The only way to beat Johnny Ryder is you're going to have to stay on top of him. Keep pounding. You don't let him get an ounce of air.
Okay, Sam Mills. And here we go. You talked about that hand. Johnny Ryder has successfully defeated Drew Hood, but at what cost? You see, he's shaking that hand. He's still feeling the pain in it. And the distraction, that jolting pain through that hand.
If you're going to beat him, you got to stay on him.
And you think Johnny Ryder has seen the last of Drew Hood?
He's just wearing him down. I do not. I think that feud is going to have one more battle. I can see them boys just hooking it up one final time. They hate each other.
Well, it's all going to depend on the outcome of this matchup right here. They may have one more match, but will it be for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship, or will Chase Emery be walking around with that big gold strap, the biggest prize in NAWA? Here we go, shoots him off. Whoa, whoa. And Chase Emery lost his balance. He got clipped in the back of the head by Johnny Ryder. Now he's getting clipped right in a big double axe handle.
Chase missed his opportunity, it looks like.
Now here we
Reverse. Stuck his head down.
go. And look at the athleticism here of Johnny Ryder. That big ensaguri right across the face with that boot. 1, 2.
He kicked out. Chase has got a little fight left in him. Ryder needs to stay on him. There's beer after this, Johnny. Just think, Johnny, you beat him, you go drink beer, then you get to go Thursday night and eat turkey.
Here we go, here we go. 30-6, that's going to close the deal, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, and still NAWA heavyweight champion, the man from the backwoods, fueled by moonshine and chewing tobacco. Johnny Ryder puts Chase Emery away once again here, and you can see that hand is still in pain, but Johnny Ryder still NAWA heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the time we got this week. So long for now.
See ya.